we wanted to bring some other women voices to be heard. And you, Christina, you ask
I ask some friends, some
moms,
further friends, like, I don't know, however you want to call them, without much hope of response, actually, because we feel like we need moms to move, to make themselves, to make themselves to be heard. And I was surprised that I got few replies. So
do you want to share some of them?
Yes, I want to share them. Again, we won't say who is it or who say what. And we're not going to do that because we will like you, like some other moms, to
whoever watches us or
to
hear
feel
us.
free to reach us, like anonymously or not, like,
because we were thinking and hoping to build a community for moms where they could freely, without judgment,
support each other.
Yeah, support each other and share how they feel.
Listen to each other without being judged, right? But for us to do that, we need some feedback.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we feel like it's going to be a bit pointless. So here you go. I don't know. Let's try not to cry, okay?
Okay.
So we will go, as we said, right? We're talking about depression. So few responses that we got, it's about they got depression because of the difficult labor they had, right?
Yeah, it's
something that
common.
It's very important. Yeah. So we have someone who went through pain over 20 hours, refusing to take the epidural because somehow she thought that suffering would make her experience more valuable, trying to prove a point that she's strong, that she can do it. And she's saying that she wished someone had told her back then that it's okay to want to make things easier for yourself, to prioritize what you want and you need during that time. Since that time, it's a kind of, it's very important. It's a major shock and pain, right? So she's saying, like, imagine going through all that 9 centimeters and having to get an emergency C-section, not being awake when your baby is born, not being the first one who hold her, not being able to stand up for the following 24 hours. So first, and she's saying, like, it took her a while, of course, to recover from that trauma. And that she did it because the support she got from her partner and her family, which is very important to have that net. But I know as well, like, maybe many women doesn't feel to talk with their partner about this. Like, I feel this way. Or maybe some people, like, it's more like they more reserved, they keep everything for themselves, and that is how it explodes.
Yeah, it's
right.
Maybe
you're not that close, or with your family. Even.
Yeah, but also she mentioned that she had a health advisor coming and talking about mental health.
Yes, which is great.
Yeah,
well, we can say that that is in UK.
Yeah.
Which is great, because she was saying as well that that advisor become one of her best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because that, it's great. Of course, it's great. She got pregnant again after she got over this, and due to the high risk pregnancy, they offer her a C-section straight away. So then you can see here, like, then you feel relief, thinking this time it's gonna be better, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then she was there with the newborn and a 2-year-old.
Like you.
Yep. So would you say as well, like it was the most challenging time of her life? I'll say, for me, it was the worst part. But it was 1.5 years.
I can only
1 year
imagine
and a
how
half.
hard it is with two, because after having one and being so exhausted, not having enough sleep, breastfeeding day and night, and there is another child that you need to care for, and it's very hard.
It's hard, but in a way that you feel guilty that you cannot pay full attention to one of them. Mm-hmm. Because you don't know to who you should give the attention right now. You know?
You kind of need to choose.
It's not harder because you have a second one and you have more job. It's not, because the second one, it just like goes in the routine of the first one. You know, it's easy in that way. You know? Because now when they grow, like, even they're not the same age, it's easy. Like, you know the way. You did it once. So, and for me, for example, I didn't enjoy much, like, when my second one was a baby. Because you don't have time to focus on that.
Cherish that
the
time.
first time she's doing that, or the first time she's doing the other thing. Because the other one, mommy, like, you know, it's like, it's difficult. So then, you can say we have another one who was a bit of the same, that she said that for her, she has a very nice, very good pregnancy, but ended up with a C-section. Mm-hmm. That it wasn't very respectful. They didn't sedate her properly, and she felt everything. God. So they had to put her to sleep to stop her feeling the pain. So she didn't see her daughter when she was born. Mm-hmm. Then it's just saying, like, she felt that she failed because she didn't give birth. Like, they took it from her. Right?
Yeah.
And then she talks about one of the hardest part of being a mom is the mental load, as we talked about it before. And we are glad that she has someone by her side that supports her and helps her.
Yeah, that's very important, to either husband, friend, family member.
But just say that as a man, like, he cannot help her as much as like as he would like to.
Yeah,
but like, that's all of us. It's the same thing.
But did you meet kind of opinion that C-section is not really giving a birth around moms saying that?
I hear the expression. I hear people saying it.
Because on the other Facebook group...
But from where? Because I didn't
from
hear...
other moms. Other moms are saying that to future moms. Because like Facebook group, this time Polish Facebook group in Germany, there's a lady saying like, oh, I'm thinking about having C-section, because in Germany, at least when I was giving birth, you could choose. And she's like, yeah, I'm like thinking about it. I'm really scared of the pain. I'm really like, panicking. And they were moms saying, you will never feel a real woman if you don't give natural birth. You will, giving a birth through C-section is not giving a birth. It's a surgery. And very negative comments to those women who come on that group and basically want support. But what they get instead is just like judgment. It should be each of us choice. If you have a choice, you should choose. If it's emergency C-section, it's to save yours or child's life, and
but
that's it.
And somehow I understand, like, doctors try to avoid a C-section, right? Because it's a major surgery.
Yes, I don't.
So at that point, it's fine. Not. But then everybody who should have the choice. Okay, they should explain you everything. Listen, this is this. That's a big thing to do. But like, if you really need, if you think it, you cannot do it. Like, let's go straight there. No, let's waste, I don't know how many hours, how many like resources, how many like, I don't know, when this could be
pain, the
done like
exhaustion,
in
yeah.
10 instead of 30 hours.
But in my case, it was 13 hours, and at some point in the end, when I was already
And you
giving a
ended
birth, they said we might do the emergency section. I'm like, do it, end my suffering, and then no, it's fine, push.
But I saw it in Ireland as well, like to another girl was the same as well. She was many hours with contractions, like about to give birth, and at the end she had a C-section. But why we need to stretch it that much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know. I give you 10 hours. 10 hours, like you're not giving birth, like we're going. Like I don't know.
I mean, it should be
And
each and
we
every
do
woman's
it
choice.
carefully for you to see the baby when the baby is born, because the right thing to be done is like to know the baby was inside you for 9 months. It's just like the baby needs your contact and you to be awake. You know, like
Yeah.
I understand if it's an emergency section or like, you know, like whatever, but you hear so many cases like that.
But I didn't feel I was heard and respected with my coming to the hospital saying I need epidural. Yeah. Take a bath.
Is here in Spain, I heard many moms saying that they didn't have a respectful birth.
Yeah.
So many. Now people starting talking a bit more about it. But still, I don't think it goes anywhere. Like,
and I don't think
know.
You should have to pay for the private clinic or something like that to feel respected and heard.
But honestly, you think that there's a difference in between the public and the private? About the doctors, the way they're going to treat you? I don't think so, because you already paid for it. I don't think they get more money. Like, I don't think there is a change, because I did it for the public. I got like an amazing people.
You had a good experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Like no woman should be ashamed. Like you said, how did she give a birth? If it was her choice or not, it should be moving forward in the future. Every woman's choice, unless it's emergency C-section, that it has to be.
Yeah.
And we all should be proud of how we're doing, even in our worst days. Just to get up from the bed and make a breakfast to the kids and go through the day, it should be achievement. We shouldn't be judging ourselves.
Yeah, but it feels like we really need, like, everyone should work on stop judging someone else.
Yeah,
because you don't know.
We all do.
You don't know what shit is behind
that story,
that person, that day. Like, you don't know. You don't know anything. So I think like you should respect everybody else, everybody's decisions, like, and let's just try to accept each of us, like,
and support if we can support one another.
Accept what's happening, accept how we're feeling, and we need to let people know how we're feeling, because no one can read your
mind.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to speak up and ask for help.
Stop faking it.
If you don't want to talk with someone that you know, family, your husband, your partner, or friend,
it's always easier to talk with someone that
go to the
don't
doctor.
know about your life.
Yeah, even to the general doctor, and just say, I'm not doing well, I need help, please help me, and tell me where should I go, what should I do. And 99% the doctors will guide. Hopefully, but it's also not great that
but it's a big,
you have to look for the therapist.
But it's a very big step that you are talking about it.
And please find something for yourself to be excited about, if you can. And sometimes it takes many years. before you get there, you know?
Yeah. Well, I guess much time as you need, you know, as long as you get better.
Yeah. But like you said,
Let's say I could confess here, like how long it takes you to go away from your kids. How much is affecting you, the guilt? How much is affecting you, how they're gonna judge you to abandon your kids?
well,
With your father, with the father of the kid, like
to go
is this
for
abandon?
dinner
Like,
with friends.
I mean, for I don't know, for a weekend away.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, I came here and today we were talking with my daughter and I felt like I miss her so much, and she was like, "Oh, mommy, I miss you," and like
It's hard.
it is hard. But if you don't do something for yourself, you're not gonna be doing good for your child either, because
Yeah.
happy wife, happy life, happy mommy, happy kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
We don't realize how important is that.
yeah, you cannot put yourself last all the time.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Because it's very important as well, like the kids, like we think like they're kids, they don't realize about these things, right? Kids, they realize like how you taking care of yourself as well.
yeah, if mommy
And
is
that's
sad
how
all the
they're gonna
time,
be. Yeah, that's how they're gonna be when they grow up.
yeah.
Right? My mom used to do that, or my mom used to be in this way, or like, you know, they're gonna say that's normal. Like everybody is like this, or
Yeah,
why she's angry all the time. Like I do nothing, and like she's screaming at me. Like
yeah.
it's very important to.
I read somewhere that therapy is the greatest gift anyone can give to themselves, to go to the therapy. Even people who think like they have great life, they don't have a problems. Therapy doesn't mean that you're crazy. Therapy doesn't mean that you like.
No, I think it's more like talking about things that you usually don't talk.
It's like going to the dentist. You have to go to the checkup. Even you don't have a toothache, you should go to the checkup. You should do the cleaning of your teeth once a year. It's
Yeah,
like with that.
any other doctor. Yeah.
And you know, also like if you have a broken arm or broken leg and people see you on the street, someone like neighbor or friend, oh, how you doing? Like, can I help you with the bag? But nobody can see the suffering inside when you are depressed. And if you don't speak up, nobody will know. Like, nobody can help you.
And there is another, like, there's the other side as well. When you realize that someone is not okay, that you think that person has depression, like, somehow you don't really know how to help that person. Because it could be that that person is not letting you help her. Mm-hmm. Because she doesn't want to open to you, right? Or because she doesn't feel ready.
Yeah.
So it's that point as well, like, I know you're not okay, but I don't know what could I do, you know? So it's like another thing to add in our big list. So how do I do this, you know?
Yeah. Like, for me, the depression, like I said, brought extreme anxiety, and being in the crowded places, loud places, trigger something in me. Like I was getting like very anxious, and by not talking about it, like being invited to the birthdays for some kid and going there, and there's so many people, and I just have to leave. Like I cannot stay, and people don't know like what's wrong, like because I don't talk about
Is she
it.
like that? Like she doesn't
and
like people?
then I'm just like, yeah, I'm not feeling well. Like I have to go home. Like because I don't say
No, I think
that I cannot be surrounded by so many people at the same time.
we need more awareness around us.
Yeah.
Like for everybody, for the one who is having the depression and for the one that sees the depression from the outside as well.
And what would you say when you didn't have a great day? What was helpful from your husband's side? What was making it better? Like, was it like if he asked a lot of questions, or if he gave you a space, or if he gave you just a hug? What was helping you?
You know, I had days that nothing was helping.
Okay.
And some other days that will help me, like, he will come, he say I'm very bad, so he will hug me, and I'll cry.
Yeah, you just,
And I'll go to sleep.
let it go.
And he'll put the kids to sleep, and I go to bed. Like,
Yeah.
yep.
I think it's starting to rain. The sky is crying.
Yeah, you can hear. I know it's sad.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
waking up, being sad, and going to sleep in the same stage, like the whole day, it's... Nobody should be going through it. Like, and having a small child that you take care of, and...
And being alone through it.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
we have
so
to,
I need to wrap up.
finish because the storm is coming. But what do you want to say? Like, you're not alone, okay? And
The sky is crying for us, okay?
we also have a Facebook, and on Facebook there is an option to comment anonymously. So if you don't want to DM us, you can comment without giving your identity if you need someone to talk to, or just vent. We are here, and we went through those things, and we can...
And we're not gonna share anything that whatever you tell us,
you are not comfortable with.
If we talk about it, or if we plan to talk about what you're telling us, we're gonna ask you first. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
So, and we can suggest and give you advice as well, and help you in a way.
Yeah.
So I guess we decided to do it, this talk, in a different surrounding.
Bring me an umbrella.
Yeah, because it's really something that touches us deeply.
I don't know if we can help you somehow. Well, it'd be great.
Yeah.
You know, we know people in Spain. We know people in Poland.
And Germany.
Ireland. So you know, like.
By the way, this is a Unfiltered Mumiverse podcast, and we are
Chris
and Jules. So we're sending you a lot of love and support. If you're watching this and you're feeling alone and you don't know what to do, we are here. But please also ask for help. Your doctor.
Just a reminder. Take care of yourself. Okay, you're doing
wait
great.
long.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
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 We'll see you